Good morning, welcome to Lower Body Friday. Good morning, welcome to Lower Body Friday. Let's find ourselves a space and make a start. We're just going to start, as always, just warming up, just jogging gently on the spot. Nice, just something to start getting your heart moving, get that blood pumping around your body. You know the drill. Get the things that you need into the right places, and the things that your body no longer needs out of those places. Okay. Just feel your body as well as you're doing this. Any kind of feelings of tightness, any kind of feelings where you think, actually that's going to be a little bit painful, just take note of them, just so you know what they're there. In some star jumps, some jumping jacks. That's it. All the way. Just get those big joints moving. Get that synovial fluid flowing. That's it. And then back into jogging the spot. Okay, we'll kick those out. Right, so this morning we're going to do 5 exercises specifically for our lower body. So when we talk about our lower body, really concentrate on those upper legs. So those are like the quads, the hamstrings, and the glutes. One question that does come up is why don't we concentrate on all those other kind of muscles we've got, such as things like your adductors, your abductors, maybe more on your calves and things. And the thing is, when you're working out the big muscles, you'll automatically be using those smaller synergistic muscles as well as part of the workout. So we don't need to necessarily always concentrate on them unless it's something specific you're trying to work out. Right, so the 5 exercises we're going to do. All these can be done body weight, or you can choose to give yourself a weight to give you a little bit more resistance as well. And that weight can be anything. It can be actually a dumbbell, it could be a kettlebell, it could be cans, it could be bottles, etc. It could just be a bag, Sometimes, I don't know, when I'm a consultant, my laptop bag can easily weigh 10 kilos. So, just be creative. If you're out and about and you're utilizing this as a way of getting exercise, then that might be a way of being able to add a little bit of resistance for you as well. Okay, so we're going to start off feet shoulder width apart. We're going to go for some lunges. So lunges are really going to be good for those quads. And we're going to find 2 marks on the floor. I want us to have those 2 spaces so we know exactly how we're moving forward. We're going to maintain that throughout. So every single one of the movements is going to go to that same place ahead of us. We're going to stand ahead. We're going to drop our weight down so that the knee is almost touching the ground. And we're going to drive up with our front leg, really push the ground away, and bring ourselves back to the original position. So show that from the side. Step forwards, leg down, almost touches the ground. Front leg, drive yourself back into your normal spot. From there, again, shoulder width apart, we're going to go for some goblet squats. So we're just going to bring our hands up to our chest. Again, if you are using a weight, you can hold it in like this goblet position. And we're going to bring ourselves all the way down to the seated position by pushing our backside backwards. And as we go down, feel a stretch down your quads. Now again, really squeeze those quads, drive the ground away. And as you get to the top, engage your glutes to squeeze, to stop yourself, and engage your hips as well. So if you look at that from the side, we're all the way down, pushing the backside backwards into that squat position, squeeze your quads, stop with your glutes. After we've done that one, we're going to go into some side splits, split squats, those ones. So again, feet double shoulder width apart this time. So again, if you've got those 2 marks on the floor, it's a great way of being able to do it, because that should be your length when you do your lunge. And we're going to turn ourselves 45 degrees, just off to one corner. This will mean that our feet feel like they're on rails, they're parallel to one another, not in line. If you have them in line, you can sometimes find it a little bit too tippy. Same movement as with the squat, with lunge. We bring our back knee down, almost to the ground, and push with our front leg to push the ground away. Bring ourselves back up to standing. All the way down again, all the way back up. After we've done that side, we twist. We're just going to do exactly the same on the other side. All the way down, all the way back up. And try and maintain your chest nice and high as you're going down and you're going back up. After we've done that, we're going to go into our step ups. So using our step in front of us, we're going to drive our foot through the step by squeezing our quads. And again, stop when we get to the top by engaging our glutes. And then for our final exercise of this morning's set, we're going to go into calf raises. So just putting the ball of your foot onto the step. First of all, we're going to sink down. We're going to let the heels drop below the height of the step to give that nice stretch on the back of our calves. And then really push the step away, gives us that squeeze on our calves afterwards. So all the way down and all the way back up. If you need something to hold on to, just grab hold of something for a little bit of stability. Okay, so without any further ado, any questions? No? Right, in which case, let's go for some lunges. So get ourselves feet shoulder width apart. Going to go for 10 lunges. We're going to do 4 sets in total, 10, 10, 12, 15 as normal. So starting with 10 lunges. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, from there back to our feet shoulder width apart. Let's go into some squats. Hands high on your chest if you're holding weight. Grab hold of weight high on chest as well. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, feet double shoulder width apart. Raise ourselves 45-degree angle. Into split squats. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twist around the other way. We'll do 10 on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center. Okay, now we're going to go for our step ups. Remember with these, drive with your quads, stop with your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. 10. Okay. And for our final exercise this set, stand on the lowest step. We're going to calf raises. Drive your calf down, your heel down, and really squeeze up. Starting these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Excellent. So it takes about 20 days for, or 20 iterations for an adaptation to kind of happen. And it's kind of an average thing that was done after a lot of studies. But there is kind of some merit in there, because I've been doing now the running now for 8 weeks, onto my 9th week, and it does feel like things are kind of changing. I've been getting out running, and now it doesn't take me like 20 minutes to recover afterwards. I'm pretty much recovered in the space of 2 or 3 minutes, which is really cool. So especially considering, 8 weeks ago I wasn't able to really do a 5K. So I'm really kind of quite pleased with that. So it really is a good thing for you guys to think about when you're kind of doing things. That it's not necessarily everything's not going to happen in one go. You're going to be targeting one thing, or you're going to be trying to improve one area of your body or your fitness or something, or your lifestyle. It might take a little bit of time for it to come together. Now, that 20 number is a made-up number. It's like it's just come from a set of studies, etc. Some people say it's usually 20 iterations, 20 days. Some people say it can be up to about 6 months, depending on which study you kind of read. So the key thing here is, just remember, consistency, repetition, persistence always kind of trumps, and that perseverance piece always trumps just being able to get things done immediately. Right, speaking of getting things done immediately, step number 2. So we're going to step back into lunges and really concentrate on that feeling in your quads. That's where I want our minds to be throughout this exercise. So that kind of stretching of the quads and the squeezing of the quads. I'm going to start with 10 lunges in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, feet shoulder width apart again as we go into squats. So hands on your chest. Keep your chest nice and high throughout this. So you've got that nice upright position in your body. So it's pushing your backside backwards. Again, put your mind into your quads, stretching as you go down, squeezing as you come up. And then when you get to the top, remember to squeeze your glutes to stop yourself and engage your hips. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, feet double shoulder width apart as we're going to split squats. Twisting to one side. Again, concentrate purely on your quads. Stretch as we go down, squeeze as we come up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, twist to the other side, 45 degrees, and same again. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center. Okay, now we're going to move on to step ups. Same set of muscles though. Concentrate on your quads, especially as you're driving your foot through the step. Really feel that kind of squeeze, and then feel the squeeze as you glutes as you stop at the top. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, and for our final exercise, moving on to our calves. Obviously, we're going to be thinking about our calves on this one. Really zoning on them, put that pressure into them, feel them stretch, and then feel them squeeze. Try and squeeze every single muscle fibre you can. I'm going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, step down, have a break, grab a drink. I'll remember to put the timer on. It's like we've been here before. Dawn breaks here in the UK. It's getting lighter and lighter. Even though the clock went forward, we've lost an entire hour of light, the light will come back quickly enough. I quite enjoy that really, because it means days get longer, you can get more time for adventures. So get those longer walks in, those bigger cycles. Or I'll go for those early morning runs or those late evening runs potentially. And I was chatting with Mark. He's been really, he does say sorry for not joining us this in the mornings, but he's really enjoying running by the coast on a morning while he's over in Barcelona. So that's absolutely fantastic. But again, having the lighter mornings really helps that kind of happen. Enables you to be able to do things like that. So yeah, just find out what it is that you want to do, what you're going to do with those extra bits of time. However, what we're going to do right now is set number 3. So this time pushing up to 12 reps. So we're going to do same again, lunges into that right direction. Keep that form, keep that feeling, but now we're going to think about tempo here. So nice and slow as we're kind of stretching it out, and really fast and explosives as we kind of squeeze the quad and move ourselves back to the starting position. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Jason's gonna kill me. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, back to our position with feet shoulder width apart as we move into goblet squats. Hands on your chest, keep them nice and high, keep your chest high. Same again, slow on the way down, feel that stretch, and fast on the way up. Feel the squeeze. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and from there into step ups. Really driving our leg through the step. So it feels like a real big squeeze. Fast as we go up. Actually, it's just going to be a constant speed, really, isn't it? And then stop with your glutes to the top. And start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay. On to our final movement of this set into our calf raises. So get a real deep stretch. Take your time. Get that nice deep stretch in. And then really explode to get that deep contraction in your calves and drive yourself up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Getting lots of messages. Shouldn't really look at messages. I should have been putting the timer on, really. That's what I should do, right? Okay, so have a drink. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated throughout. And again, it's great because as you kind of move using your muscles a lot, it's a way of being able to shuttle energy and stuff in and out of them because, you know, that's exactly what you need to be doing. Your body immediately starts burning glucose. That's its first kind of, well, no, it's creatine phosphates. It's kind of first piece of energy that it starts to use, which is kind of just stored in the muscles. Then it starts to burn glucose that you've got like freely wandering around your body. It does this without oxygen, so it's anaerobic. That's what creates that kind of lactic acid feeling. So that kind of feeling we're putting metabolic stress on the muscle groups themselves. So if you hear me talk about that, it's a little bit around those items. And then from there, start to then use muscle glycogen. That's kind of free so inside the actual muscles itself, kind of a stored energy store. And after that, it's then when it starts utilizing things like body fat. Well, first of all, it starts to utilize any kind of other energy stores you've got. So to protect your muscles before it starts to break down your lean body mass, you're able to make sure you've got kind of those energy stores available to you. So you have like a meal with some kind of carbs in before you do start working out. So it kind of helps. Apart from when you do cardio, sometimes doing cardio fasted, especially if you do it first in the morning, can help for some people, not for all. But what can help for all people is doing set number 4. Right. So, standing straight again, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to bring it all together. Great form, great feeling with that connection in your muscles, and that great kind of tempo as we kind of measure the speed, slow on the way down, fast on the way up. And we'll start these, or in this case, it's always slow on the stretch, fast on the squeeze. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay, from there into goblet squats. So feet shoulder width apart. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now moving our feet double shoulder width apart, turn our body to 45 degrees as we go into split squats. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Spin around to the opposite direction, the other 45-degree angle, and do exactly the same again. 15 split squats in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Back to the center. Into our step ups. We're going to increase the pace a little bit here. But remember, still great form. Drive those feet through the steps. Great feeling. You're feel that squeeze in your quads and in your glutes. And as I said, tempo is going to increase. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay, last and final exercise. We've got into calf raises. Same again. Create a great feeling with your calves. Concentrate on the stretch on the way down, nice and slow, and that squeeze on the way up. Now make it fast and explosive. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, grab a drink. And that is the end of another low body session. As always, have an absolutely super day ahead, whatever you're going to do. Tomorrow is Stretch Saturday, so we'll be getting up in the morning and doing some development stretching throughout your whole body. And again, that's just mainly for learning. You should be doing development stretching right now for your lower body, your legs, and your back, etc. So enjoy, have an absolutely super weekend ahead, and speak to you later. Bye bye for now.